Yes, good day, my people. Well, it's on the issue of Sunday Igboho. Femi Falana weighs in on Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi KANU's arrest. This is the video. But before we show you the video as it is right now, the Nigerian lawyer and human rights activist Femi Falana has reacted to the ongoing controversies surrounding the arrest of Mr. Sunday Adeyemo, better known as Sunday Igboho, and Nnamdi KANU, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. We could recall that Sunday Igboho was arrested in Cotonou, Benin Republic last week as he was about to travel to Germany along with his wife. Nnamdi KANU, on the other hand, was also arrested by the Nigerian government a few weeks ago. During an exclusive interview, the senior advocate Femi Falana said he was disturbed when the news broke out that Sunday Igboho was raided by the State Security Service. Speaking further, he strongly condemns the act carried out by the State Security Service on Sunday Igboho House, as he described it as unacceptable under the current human rights law regime in Nigeria. The interview further asked him how he feels about DSS, declaring Sunday Igboho wanted. He responded that Sunday Igboho was very lucky to have escaped the DSS raid. Speaking further, he said the attack on Sunday Igboho's house was such a violent attack. Watch the video.
How did he react to the news of that raid and his subsequent arrest in Benin Republic by the authorities there?
Well, I was disturbed, like other Nigerians, when the news broke out that the residence of Chief Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, was raided. I mark the use of the word raided by the State Security Service. I was more disturbed as a Nigerian, human rights lawyer, having consistently drawn the attention of the government and security forces to the relevant provisions of the Constitution, the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, and the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, and other laws that have provided or that have made provision, adequate provisions for the treatment of criminal suspects and other citizens in this country, i.e., that the rights of suspects be respected because they are presumed innocent until the contrary is proved by the state. Therefore, the question of invading the homes of citizens at night, waking up everybody in the neighborhood, shooting and killing people are not acceptable under the current human rights law regime in Nigeria. Again, there are some lessons to learn from the development in Benin Republic. After the arrest of the couple, 2 days later, they appeared in court. And the court found out and came to the conclusion that the wife committed no offense and that no request has been made for the arrest of the wife by Nigeria. And so, she's been released. The court ordered her immediate release from detention. While the court heard the arguments of the prosecutor in respect of the allegations made by Nigeria, said, okay, we're going to give her a ruling on Monday. What I'm saying that we have some lessons to learn from the development in that country is that Benin Republic has said, we are going to go through the gamut of our criminal legal system. We're not going to release Igboho at the mere request of Nigeria.
Like you rightly said, from what we hear, the Nigerian government has not asked for him to be
No.
So
no, Nigerian government has asked outside the ambit of the law.
Yes, but
the law requires detailed
But that has not been done
A
yet.
request has to be made, yeah.
That has not been done yet.
No request has been submitted
So
so
what is
far.
on ground is the fact that the Nigerian government has asked that he be held because he committed some crimes in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So when they go back to court on Monday, what do you think will play out? How do you see things playing out?
Some submissions have been made. The court is going to rule as to whether there is sufficient material before the court to continue to hold him. Because under the ECOWAS Convention, I'm aware that a requesting state has up to 20 days to submit a request for extradition. And if that is not done, the person involved is entitled to his or her release.
Let's go back to the raid on Sunday Igboho's house, because there's been talks and people have different opinions as to what should have played out after then. Sunday Igboho's house was raided and he went under the radar. The DSS declared him wanted. Some people would have argued that he should have stayed back and turned himself in.
From the facts and circumstances of the arrest, of the raid, he was lucky to have escaped. If two other people were killed, who were not accused of any offense, he might have been killed. Because he was the primary target. Having escaped in such a violent attack on his house. Yes, the State Security Service asked him to or claimed to have declared him wanted. Again, was that in accordance with the law? And the question that Nigerians are not asking is, who has the power in Nigeria to arrest criminal suspects alleged to be in possession of arms and ammunition, alleged to be involved in treasonable felony, and so on and so forth? It is the police. The State Security Service has no power under the law. Under the law.
Sunday Igboho had again and again proclaimed his innocence. He said he was standing up for his people who were being attacked, raped, and sometimes killed. Were his methods legal? Did he break any law?
I am not in a position to express an opinion on the charges against him. It will not be fair, to be prejudicial, really, to try to fair hearing. Right? I personally had cause to express disagreement with his method openly. I disagree with him when he gave a quick notice to the Fulani people to leave the Southwest. I disagreed with him through your medium. So that was the base of my disagreement. But notwithstanding my reservations with respect to his method, right, I have a duty to ensure that the government, which owes a greater responsibility to the people, does not engage in the violations of his fundamental rights to liberty, to fair hearing, and so on and so forth.
So let's move on to another story that was a big story, still a big story in Nigeria, the arrest of the leader of IPOB, Nnamdi KANU. The federal government called it a joint effort. The arrest was made possible as a result of joint efforts with security operatives, but his lawyer called it an extraordinary rendition. What do you call it?
What I call it is irrelevant. What is relevant here is that once a criminal suspect jumps bail, and the court and the trial court has issued a bench warrant for his arrest, is liable to be arrested. But it has to be done under the law. In this case, it has been established that Nnamdi KANU had left the United Kingdom, where he was staying, and that he was abducted in Kenya and brought to Nigeria against his wish. That is no longer acceptable under international law. That is gangsterism. International law has gone beyond where the government of Nigeria, is operating. And that is why we appeal to the government not to continue to embarrass the country. Up to now, the government of Kenya cannot, up to now, admit that Nnamdi KANU was abducted in that country, because there will be a problem.